Today's video is going to be on assets. Problems with money, assets come up during the loan. And I just want to share with you some tips, some things, some ideas so that your loan won't have these problems. First of all, for those of you that have had bankruptcies, short sales, foreclosures, something of that nature, where you no longer have the big payments that you had in the past, let's stop the spending, start the savings. Just because you wiped something clean doesn't mean you're out there throwing money at whatever and then wanting to buy a house. You know, if your goal is to buy a house, stop the silly spending. We get to see a lot of people who haven't made a mortgage payment in a couple years because the bank took back the home, but maybe they haven't kicked them out yet. They've stopped making payments, but the house hasn't gone into foreclosure. Or they had a short sale and they've been living with mom and dad rent-free, and yet they have no assets to show for it. That's a shame, and that doesn't help your case at all. We want to be able to show that you're a strong borrower, that you've learned from your mistakes. So save your money. You know, feel free to go out and spend it a little bit, but let's keep the majority of it. Let's stop being silly with our money. Another thing to think about are your bank accounts. A lot of you are transferring money back and forth. You're having odd deposits. We don't want odd deposits. We don't want a whole lot of money transferring, you know, unless you need to do it and we can explain it, because it's going to require explanations for sure. I mean, that's not a big deal as long as, you know, you're prepared for that and we can explain these things. What we don't want to see are NSF charges. These are non-sufficient fund charges. Kind of like when you bounce a check or when you transfer money out of your checking and then you go use your debit card and you don't have enough in there. You get these NSF charges. And that's a little bit like money mismanagement, and underwriters hate to see that, especially for you marginal borrowers that might have low credit scores or not a lot of money in the bank. My name is Matt Steinmetz, and I'm here to help and answer your questions, so utilize me. Thanks. Have a good day.